Hi, I'm Adam Cooper. I'm here at the Rebellious Media Conference in central London, and I'm here talking to Zena Edwards, who is a writer, poet and performer. Zena, I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about the kind of work that you do and why you do it.
I tend to work from quite an emotional place, but that doesn't mean that I just spew my emotions onto the page. I take a lot of time to sit with them, process them, and take them into a philosophical and logical place, which means I can step back and look at a situation that's upsetting me from an objective place, and then become the, if you like, the storyteller. So I re-account the story. Whatever is upsetting me, I get very upset with injustice in the world, you know, and that's only, I deal with injustice in one-on-one human relationships, and I deal with it in groups and in society and on a global level. So my work can be quite personal, as in I'll be telling very personal stories, very human relationships about, I don't know, domestic violence or something, or it might just be about power struggles in relationships between parents and children. It could be anything.
A lot of work has been affected by the recent civil unrest. In what way do you see arts and culture addressing the issues that led to the riots, as well as, of course, the aftermath?
I call them insurrections, if you ask me, which is just basically standing up to hear your voice heard against an authority that's suppressing you, oppressing and suppressing you. I think they were insurrections, I don't think they were riots. And I got really emotionally involved because of the responses that I was seeing from people on Twitter and Facebook who are my friends, people who I knew, were coming out with some incredible, just the bigotry was really quite shocking for me. What it did was it actually really showed you who's who and where people stand. And I liked it because it was real talk. This is real talk. This is how it really is. None of this PC political English niceness. You know, this is how it really is. I'm telling you how I really feel about this. And it was great. It really helped. In some ways, it was almost a bit of a purging, if you like. I'm still feeling the repercussions of the UK riots and how I felt people were the backlash against young people in general. I've been a young person, and I know what it's like to be angry and frustrated when you feel unheard, or when you feel bullied by a system, bullied in school, bullied by your parents, bullied by teachers, bullied by out on road, bullied in the education system, bullied in your job. You're going to lash out one day, you know, and this is how it manifests. And people are pointing fingers and saying, these people, these kids, they're human beings, and if your children are in that circumstances, you do it too. So my emotional engagement is still quite deep right now. And I haven't quite moved into the logical, philosophical, objective space to be able to write creatively about it just yet. But what it has done is actually engaged me to be speaking with people, conversations with people that are really proactive to get things done in the community, which is for me as an artist is evolutionary for me. I feel I'm coming into a new evolution of what Zena Edwards the artist is, and how arts has a relevance for change. Something so directly happening here, and seeing and knowing some of the young people who were involved in some of the riots is a completely different experience. And I'm emotionally engaging with arts in a completely different way. Arts for change in a completely different way.